everybody. Welcome to A Place of Grace, our Daily Lives edition. Today we are recording from Tiri Production Studios, and I am with the gospel artist, Mr. Rofhiwa Manyaga. Listen to yourself making sound for your own self. Welcome, Kavin.
No, welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much for
thank you for also giving us a chance to come and speak with you as you are building up to your big evening.
Yes.
We have a tendency of thinking that we know you because we see you on our screens. And I'm probably falling victim there as well. So people probably don't know that who Rofhiwa is. I just know that you come from Muhanganei, the kind of background that you come from. Maybe just take us through that so that we can have an idea.
To be very short, Rofhiwa Manyaga is this young boy. I was born in Muhanganei village, and I grew up there. I went to primary, secondary, up until I moved from the other side to Gauteng to further more studies and stuff. But other than that, Rofhiwa Manyaga is a gospel artist who love gospel music too much. You can't buy me out of music.
Are you for real? Because did you always want to do music?
I think, to be honest, I was born a musician, because if I recall, I started singing at a very early age, around 5-6 years. I don't
believe people that say stuff like that.
So now with me,
yes,
I still remember how I started. That is the reason why I'm saying at the age of 5, I was those kids who would just get a small board and pretend as if I'm playing a keyboard and singing at the same time. And that was at the age of 5-6. When I'm doing grade 3, my late brother, had to make me a homemade guitar, which I had to tune it, and it sounded like a real guitar.
Yes.
So now, if I say I started at that age, actually, possibilities are I started earlier. It's just that I don't remember.
Because nobody was there, we're going to take your word for it. But, people, when they see you on these big stages, they don't know your journey as to what you had to go through in building your brand to this.
It was, but by then, I always say, by then it did not feel like it's a very big struggle.
Yes.
I think by then it felt like a lifestyle where, it's
where were you singing?
But first of all, I'm one of those who actually did a lot of street promotions where you
like
find
standing
us
konani
shops, Mashoponi,
hell.
ShopRite, Venda Plaza, Nord takes a rank, Cape Town takes a rank, Durban takes a rank, like all over doing those promotions, like trying to sell our music, promoting ourselves. So those are some of the struggles which I know these days they're getting it very easy.
But wait, when it was happening then, did you see it as a struggle, or because there was a lot of passion?
To be honest, you can only look back and say, we are blind. Mara, at that time, we were enjoying life too much. We could actually pay rent, buy clothes, like even send money home if they want through that. So there was no much of saying, you know what, Erkotambura, we are struggling. According to us, I think it was just a channel which we were supposed to go through so that we can be more stronger.
Yes.
But during that time, I'm telling the truth. There's no one whom I worked with at that time who would come and say, during that time,
But tell me here, what has that experience taught you or cultivated in your character?
That experience truly brought this character also give up. You can't, if you went through such and you give up now, it's just because of you not being played on a radio. No, so I think that one built me to be very strong. Yes. And not giving up. And I always say, I don't think there will be anything that will make me not to sing. You can mention anything. I don't think there's anyone who can come and give me order to say I must not sing. I don't think there's anything that can happen that will
wow.
make me not to sing. Because I've been...
It was never for money when it started.
Yeah, there was too much of a passion. Although we were actually surviving through that, but I think passion was leading at that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how many albums have you released?
I started this Ntanjebo, that's the first one. I don't even remember.
Did you even sell anything?
Maybe 200, 300 cassettes.
But
not
that's a
even
lot,
CDs.
eh? That's a
Not
lot.
even CDs. Back in the days. Yeah.
Yes.
And the second was Sendelani, Taniboni, Guanayo, Ferahoba too. That was the second one. The third one, Kuyopamna, Kuyopamna. The fourth one was I now forgot. Which one was the fourth one? I forgot it. But
where's Miyam Ketwa? Here.
Muyam Kotwe, it's the number 6, I think.
Hi, cousin.
Number
You've
5.
been doing business.
Number 5, 6. And I'm actually not counting the ones I did with Taki. The ones which we did Taki and Rofhiwa. There are 3 somewhere in between here.
Wow.
And then I jump to the to the Victory.
Yes.
And then I come to the one that has got
Yes.
It's the one that has Rumiam Ket.
Yes.
And then there's the previous one, which has your
Yes,
that's
And then from all these albums, which one would you define as this was my point of success? I know to you everything probably looks successful because those are all your babies. But the one that turned everything around.
I think from Senderani, I think that was my second album.
Yes.
Yeah, believe me, that album made me to be known like in a place where they did not even understand Venda, not at all, back in the days.
Yeah.
And that album made me to at least be recognized in some points of South Africa, even abroad. I think there was a time where we even went to your Botswana, like doing the same album.
Yes.
Yeah. So that album, as small as it was, but I know it made a lot of impact because now you meet people now and they will still ask you about that very same album.
Yeah, no, we can say that was a success.
Yeah.
But how difficult is it to sell your CDs, like your songs?
Hey, at least these days it's easier because we've got your digital platforms.
Yes.
But back in the days, with some of us, either you've got an account with these big companies, which they are able to distribute your music in some of the shops, which by then, just me or Rofhiwa could not just go with his own album to a certain shop and say, you know what, I want you guys to help me sell this. But at least nowadays, at least because we've got these digital platforms, which you are able to sell abroad, everywhere, all over.
Yeah.
Immediately when you have released, just the day you have released, someone who is any corner of South Africa or Africa, they're able to get your music. So at least now it's a bit easy.
Yeah. And I'm quite sure as an artist, like any other person who's in any other field, we've got people that we aspire to when concerning the area that we're working in. In the gospel or in the music field, who are the people that you look up to or you would want to work with?
The people that do I have a role model? Do I have a role model in the music industry? But I think I just have people that I've listened to. Yes. Yeah, which I listen to because I learn quite a number of things from them. Yes. And they're around, I think everybody whom I wanted to work with, I think I've worked with.
Oh, you had a success.
So now there are those which I'm still listening,
yes,
like there and then. But yeah, I think the journey was quite proper.
Yeah, no, I mean, for an artist to be able to tick that, I've worked with this one. I mean, big names. I've worked with that one. I think you must have really worked a journey that, we can say you're recognized as one of the big artists.
Yeah, and again, I also remember with me, I did not only I used to do a lot of production as well. So along that line, I also worked with a lot of big musicians from South Africa. Yeah, even from your Botswana, your Swaziland, your Lesotho. Yes. Yeah, I think I've worked with some, even in your Nigeria, I think I've worked with some doing production as well. Yeah.
Okay, now let's get into this album.
The one which is
the one that
about
is
to happen.
coming, the one that is coming on the 2nd of July.
Okay.
How do you get to this decision that I think it's time?
With me, myself, after every 2 years, I must decide to do another album.
Are you for real?
Yeah, and this one, it was long overdue due to this
The
COVID.
COVID, yes.
So, because my last one was 2019. So it's 2019, 2020, 21. Yeah. Now it's 2022. So I've got about three full years without doing any album. So it was just due. It
was due. Yeah. But hey, people can sell you dreams. You know, when you're looking from a distance, you can just say, I also want to do a live album like Rofhiwa. What goes into recording a live album?
Quite a number of money. That's number one.
A lot of money.
Yeah, number two, the time. Because now there's the live recording demand a lot of preparations, which you have to be there. Some things you need to put aside and make sure that you are there. Yes. So I think time to dedicate yourself on having a good product. It's required a lot. It needs a lot of time and a lot of writing and a lot of good musicians around you to make sure that they can interpret exactly how you want your music to sound.
Okay, is this, are we expecting worship? Are we expecting praise? Which direction is this taking?
We are all over here. Okay. We are in the house of the, we're going to be in the house of the Lord. And then, where we dance and
the one minute we're crying, the one minute we're all over the show.
Thank you. It's in the house of the Lord. Yeah.
It's about preacher fella.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, who are some of the artists that you're working with on this album?
I featured once more 6 in one of the songs. I featured Taki, though. I featured Rofhiwa Manyaga, only those 3.
Oh, talking about again, though, people, you can never disassociate yourself from you and Taki. That will forever exist in our minds.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you guys even plan to have an album in the near future? Not
next
a song.
Year March. Next year March. Next year March, April.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay, we're doing a live DVD.
Oh, that's perfect.
And I know we're going to do it in Sun Arena. Yeah.
I know.
We need 10,000 people there.
Okay, because all these things you're talking about are very expensive. How does one raise money to do this thing?
Yeah, that one.
Don't mislead other kids.
Okay, some of us we work for money. We work for it, and that is the reason why maybe it's not all the time where you will find us doing it, because we know it's a bit expensive. Yes. You need to save for it. You need to make sure you can afford what you want to do, not to just go an extreme and ended up doing the things not the right way, because now you thought you could afford and you did not calculate well and all the. But some of us, I think some of us, it's a matter of working, and obviously with those few friends which will call, hey, Mona, what do you need? I just put 50 men. We will see what to do.
Can I have some of your friends?
No. So there are those friends which, they show you some love. An example of friends, I think few days when on the 19th of this month, there are some which they have prepared me an activation party.
I noticed on Facebook, yes.
And those guys, when I get there, there was a stage, there was sound, everything was there.
Yeah, no.
But you see, those friends, which
you can see that they're buying into this vision.
And I was so excited. I was so excited.
And then are there people that have contributed? It could be in this album or throughout your journey that you feel that we need to acknowledge when we talk about Rofhiwa, the musician?
There are a lot. There are people who really played a very good role in my journey. I'm not sure if I'll mention all of them.
We don't even want you to make mistakes.
But if I don't mention all of them, you know yourself. You have played a very big role in my music journey. But I think I will speak about of the elders. I'll speak of there's man called Mr. Kwashaba. He's from my village, Mavhungu. I started with him sometimes back. There's a guy called Hanedzani Mutere. He helped me quite back. There's a guy called Hendrik Nemalili. He helped me a lot. There's a guy called the late Emmanuel Mampogoro. I know he helped me a lot. There's a guy called Hurisan Mavuta. I know he helped me a lot. So there's a guy. Hey, they're
a couple.
yeah, but now I'm talking about those ones
That were
which
there in the
in the beginning.
when things didn't really make sense. Yes.
You know, and there are these ones which we are truly running together now. Hey, there are many. I've got many supporters.
Yeah, no, that's good because
allow me to just mention those ones.
Yeah, before we must not tap into this one.
Yeah, if we tap into these ones, the problem is you will know them, and they always run away from being known. But they're my people.
No, it's fine as long as they know themselves.
Yeah.
How many songs should we be expecting in this?
17 songs.
Do you write all your 17 songs or?
Some I wrote.
Yeah.
Some there are people who wrote for me. Some I just took some songs which I love and redo them. And that's it.
How do you identify? Maybe because you are in the industry, it's easier. But how do you identify people that can write songs for you at a particular time?
I think it is just not necessarily. I did not really identify. I think there are 2-3 people who just approached me to say, hey, I've got the song, man. I think the song you like it.
Yes.
Send it. And they said, wow, the song is nice. I'm doing it, man. And that's it.
Oh, okay.
So not necessarily sit down and check. Mavhungu can write me a song. This one.
It's possible. This is South Africa.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, do you have a favorite song in what you're going to be recording now?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that song we're going to put. It's the song that you guys are going to. Can you do that for us?
Okay.
We'll be sneaking too much into the show.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
I think
do
and you just give a snippet of the song.
Yeah,
yes. And then in terms of preparation, how much time does this take from your personal life?
A lot, A lot of time. Believe me, there are few things which I have to put them on hold. Some I need to hire people to do them on my behalf so that some of my sectors can still be going on while I'm doing music. So there's too much time needed. There's too much focus because even if when I get home, I know there are things which I need to check and check. If those things were done right at the rehearsal. Yes. If not, I'm trying to correct them at home. I'm at home now.
So you're going to re-listen to what you've been doing here?
I always do. Everything.
How does a typical rehearsal day look like?
Let's say from, today at least we a bit, but normally if it has to be extremely rough and tough, it's from 10 to 5 where it's running. Like it's hectic. There's no... When you live here, you feel I was at work. I was at work for real.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what are some of the, I'll call it rituals for the lack of a better word, that you're doing in preparation for just yourself, mentally, emotionally, to make sure that you're in the right space come the second?
I think it's prayer and it's prayer and trying to, like I said, and trying to cut out on things which I might actually be doing on a daily basis and trying to focus and be in one space kind of thing and not just being all over, and rest a lot. And
then when we think about the second, what is it about the second that when you think about it, it just tickles that little baby inside of you and you become,
songs and the team I'm working with.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're on fire.
Are you serious?
Guys are doing good. Yeah.
Where did you find them? How do you select your vocalists?
We just I think we work on reference.
Oh, okay.
I work on reference. Okay, that one. Okay, I heard that one. To avoid when I hear you from here on the first day. Work on reference. Okay. I think some people just need to. And reference, I don't mean to have been working with a big artist.
Yeah,
just even in church, you get to a certain church, you find, wow, hey, that soprano is good. Okay, please, can you come? Can we work together? Not necessarily reference from this big artist, big performances.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, our time is almost up because I want us to sing at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I want to test how excellent of a musician you are.
Okay.
I'm going
bring
to
it.
give you 3 chances to
Yeah.
get this. I want to see how melodic you are.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to sing about something, like a theme, and then you're going to create a song.
Oh.
Seconds, Nyana.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, I want you to sing about how the Lord loves me and how, wow, I need to create this in my mind. Okay, you're going to sing about the love of the Lord, looking at how far Rofhiwa has come. Few seconds. 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
go.
ngachivenda kana ngachikua.
It doesn't matter. Kana nikwamba wachiswahili azinandaba.
Okay, okay, repeat that line again.
You're going to sing about the love of the Lord, looking at how far he's brought you as Rofhiwa.
Okay.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, go.
Rufuno rwa mutima arupeli rutura ruturaro misi yote rufuno rwa Yesu ruyakupateta hote misi.
Okay, 10 out of 10. I hope you're not singing something from your album.
No.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with it. Hey, Raman, you must put this song down. Hey, we need this one. Hey,
And
yeah,
then
hey.
the second one is, these are the words you're going to sing about.
It's another song.
Yeah, and yes, I want to see how good
Okay.
this man is.
Okay.
I am perfect and loved by the Lord because he created me in his likeness. I am perfect. In fact, you can read this song.
I am perfect.
And loved by the Lord because he created me in his likeness.
Oh, hey, how people know? He loved me. He loved me. Okay. Yeah, Mara, Bonnie Gomba. Hey, Dana Room. Hey, Dana Room.
Okay, no, we're going to dedicate.
The last one.
We're not taking away this
Oh, my.
accolade of excellence from you. This is your last chance.
Yeah.
You are going to be singing a song for people that you are trying to encourage them not to give up on their dreams, that God is going to come through. Sing something.
Songwriting, full of pero, pasongoneta, pasongonyama, morena, ukadiva hone. Na, 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 na,
I know, I give it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Rofhiwa. Oh, Kazino, that was good. Well, we've got it to the end. Thank you so much for taking time out of your recording.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I know.
You're welcome.
We'll certainly be there on the 2nd of July.
You're welcome.
Well, I hope you guys at home enjoyed the show. We're going to have a little inset at the end of the whole team recording their song. See you next time. Goodbye.
Only you are God. Only you are worthy. Lord Almighty. You only you are God. Only you are worthy. Lord Almighty, you
fight for